So
I watched like 14 episodes of One Piece last night. I am ready.
I'm so fresh.
That's
So
like one game with April and Ken.
You think we didn't watch 14? We
Yeah.
only watched up to 5 or
Well,
6.
I've been playing easy decks against them because I don't want to go like too crazy.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh yeah, I finally built this snow deck and everything." And then Ken was like, "Yeah, I'm playing this." And I was like, "All right, I think you guys have had enough. I'll play one of my harder decks this time." And I played a Draxios and ulted my planeswalkers every turn. I ended up was able to take. I had infinite turns because of the fairy. Because I had Oath of Teferi out, which lets me activate Planeswalker abilities twice a turn, and the Chain Veil, and I had Kasmina from Strixhaven that lets you have a +2 to Teferi instead of a +1.
yeah,
So I was like, you guys never get another turn. I was like, this seems really mean. But they're like, it's okay. We need to go home. It's 8 o'clock, and Ken has to be up by 4.
They're a very nice couple, though.
I'll okay in April. Alrighty, so last time. So after rescuing the merchants along the road, you decided to follow after the dragon Noka. Thulna, with the use of her hunter's mark, was able to locate him. Noka had traveled or had flown northward away from the western road. And about half a mile from the western road, Noka decided to stand atop a sand dune, looking at you with a fearsome grin on his face. Fluakk knocked an arrow and tried to hit the dragon, but was unsuccessful in the attempt, and due to the sheer distance of the shot. Noka just smiled intently at you, and then dove down into the sand and disappeared from sight. Taking flight after him, you make it to the other dune, where Noka once was. And upon reaching the top, you see 6 large holes that were seen to be dug into the earth. Fluakk decided to throw a torch down one of the holes, and the timing showed that the hole was about 20 foot deep, and once it hit the bottom, about 20 foot in diameter. Yule, however, decided to venture into another hole besides the one with the torch. Draxios used his fire elemental dog Pyre to teleport the party down into the hole. Once inside, the party walked a little bit into a cavern that opened up to a burrowed-out tunnel inside with several 5-foot, 20-foot pillars, 20-foot high pillars. The party then looked at options to collapsing the cavern in hopes of trapping Noka inside the tunnels. As Fluakk tries to secure some rope to one of the pillars, an air elemental attacked him and pushed him hard into the ground. The rest of the party springs into action to help defend their friend, but not before the air elemental got in some good hits on the party. Fluakk manages to knock a perfect shot with the help of Hail of Thorns, snuffs out the air elemental. As the party heals up from the encounter, Laura remembers the compass that she got from the merchants along the road at this point in a singular direction towards the treasure. Zulna tried to hold onto her hunter's mark, but unfortunately the spell faded and was unable to track Noka. However, with the help of Laura's compass, the party was able to navigate the tunnels and reach Noka's den. Upon entering the den, Laura spotted Noka sleeping with his back turned toward the mouth of the den. The party tried to sneak up on the sleeping dragon, but failed in the attempt. Noka awakes and becomes eye to eye with Sir Evan. With the quick reaction in response to danger at hand, Noka lets out a fury of lightning at Sir Evan and knocks him unconscious, nearly killing him. The party springs into action, a few nearly dying in the process as well, as Noka begins to brag at his success and almost killing the whole party. Gohan lands a great hit on Noka with a spectacular spin kick, weakening the dragon just enough for him to retaliate with anger. And as Noka knocks Gohan unconscious and with pride begins to open his jaws wide, Draxios places an expert shot of fire down the dragon's throat, killing Noka. As the party stands victorious, a few of the members begin collecting the parts needed to return to Captain Hawks. and to become members of his crew. As Laura studies her compass carefully, she sees that the needles are spinning wildly and no specific direction is being held. With some quick thinking from Fluakk, he remembers that the blue dragons like to burrow and may bury what is precious to them. As the party begins to dig, they find marvelous gemstones buried underneath Noka's den. After deciding to take a quick rest and and revive from the fight, you all heard something coming from within the tunnels, but while resting, keeping an eye out for what was in the tunnels was left undisturbed. As you make your way back to the entrance of the tunnel system, with some difficulty getting back to the surface, but eventually made it up and out. Heading back to the western road, the party found the caravan of merchants still collecting their things and getting prepared to head to the dwarven city of Keelan. The party takes over a arrangement with a human named Miles, who thanks them for their help with Noka and asks for them to accompany you, or they ask you to accompany them on their way to Keeland as protection. You agreed on this venture and sets out to Keeland with the caravan of merchants. Once reaching Keeland, Miles tells the party of the great dwarven city of Keeland how there is a great battle near the archway of rune-covered stone placed to mark the battle of Angrabertison's hold, and there was also withered ruins of a small castle near the north side of the town, appearing restored upon the night of the equinox. Also, the governing dwarves council makes bizarre laws that no one really follows, but the elders are old and senile. The party decides to head to one of the famous shops of Keeland, known as Nimlasar's Marvelous Blades. The shop is run by an elderly half-elf female by the same name. It is a simple shop, about a half-timbered building and a small, smooth stone floor, and is uneasily busy for this time of night. Upon inquiring with Nimlasar, the party learns that she dreams of becoming an adventurer, but also does not wish to leave her store either. Even with some prodding and pushing to come and join the party, she refuses the offer. Sir Evan decides to leave the store, and while he is walking out, he gets ran into by a dwarvish man with silver hair and narrow hazel eyes. The dwarf apologizes and asks if Evan can help him with his constant dream he is having about a long tunnel leading to a closed door, and when he opens it, he immediately awakes. And that is where we meet up this evening.
Can I see if my cat still followed me here?
You do not know about your kitty at the moment.
I don't do a check.
Oh wait, I thought we started buying stuff. I called an alpha door.
Yes, that was at
Is there any bags of dice that Caleb and I can do?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Here, look here. What
No,
color
we
do you
have,
want?
I drew.
Yes,
Oh,
that was at
don't even know.
Nemlasar's. You exited that shop where you ran into the dwarf.
Maybe. You don't know.
I know.
Your perception is clearly low.
My girl's been great.
Our reception is just
What color do you want?
wherever.
What color do you want?
I'm gonna go with this.
Go cyan.
Oh, yeah.
Those are even darker.
Those are not yours.
Caleb, if you would like a box.
Ooh,
Roll your dice. You and Crystal may use that one, and then Archer, you need a box.
I would appreciate that. Thank you very much.
It brought me good fortune last time. So,
Was my nat 20.
You getting that one?
Yeah, first roll in the box.
so are you going to help me or not?
Yes. I will do my best.
Cool.
do you recognize?
Oh, what do you think?
You're delusional.
You may be haunted by an otherworldly being.
That's not good.
Or it's a prophetic dream.
That's it.
Well, does he recognize the blade? The door thing?
Do you?
It seems rather familiar, but I don't 100% remember where it was. It was somewhere. I do remember that.
Do you think it could be around town?
But I am terribly sorry for bothering you. Don't worry about my problems.
Is there a soothsayer in town?
No, not really. I mean, there's a couple people that come in and out, but I mean, besides, and when he does this, he just kind of raises his hand and like two little dancing lights kind of jump in front of his fingers as he dances around. So little red flames start to spin on his fingers. He's like, other than me, not a lot of people.
Oh. That's how you
So-
catch people.
You're a soothsayer yourself.
For the most part, yeah.
But you don't somebody that can interpret mystical meanings like dreams. But the dream is foreign to you.
Yes. I mean, it could have had something to do with that spell I tried to cast last week.
Oh no.
Want to?
I don't remember.
Where did you cast it?
Oh, I was asleep.
Oh,
You-
yes. He's a sorcerer.
Do you remember what spell you were trying to cast?
Not a clue.
When you knew that there is a spell that you cast, what purpose were you casting it?
Somebody paid me to talk to somebody. That's all I remember.
All in your sleep.
Yes.
Intriguing.
Strange man. He came walking, knocking on my door, and then he was like, I have a job for you. And I'm like, okay, maybe I will, maybe I don't. He's like, what's the catch? And he's like, your soul. I don't remember.
Oh, no.
All right. Who? Where can I find this man?
I don't know. Haven't seen him in a week.
Oh.
I will investigate that.
The light ending at the tunnel. Do you think that is your death?
I sure hope not. I would like to live. That sounds very, very nice for me.
Well,
to
did
live.
you say yes
Yeah,
to the
that-
cost of your soul?
I don't know. He was rather funny looking. Tall, pointy eared.
You don't remember selling your soul?
No, I don't remember that. Maybe I did. I've sold my soul far too many times. I don't remember who owes what. I don't remember who owes me money about their soul. It's tomato.
What color was their skin?
Wow. Wow.
Sound like Jordan's NPC. You must be evil because you're black.
He thought you were demonic.
He thought you were demonic because of your obsidian-colored skin,
Because now we know that he has pointy ears and he's weird looking.
and he might make a return now that you think about it.
I think he had a
He learns. his
kind of
lesson.
like your kind of
learn
looked like
again.
kind of the same color as your bird fellow friend there,
Red.
but a little paler.
Okay, cool. I walk away and investigate the area to search for this guy.
You're in the middle of the street.
I will continue to investigate.
It's on my to-do
That's
list.
started. Is it?
Did I stutter, boy?
Did I start?
It's fine. It's weird. I'm sorry I left this to your burdens. But,
Where do you live? So if we do find out find a solution to your issue, we can let you
Investigation
know.
-1.
I don't know if I want to tell you where I live. We just met, and that sounds a little weird. I know I just gave you my life story, but that seems a little odd.
That is
Good.
okay.
I don't have detect magic, but could I somehow trace any enchantments casted upon him? Like some sort of amnesia spell?
I mean, you can try right now.
I like that game.
Or just let the
That would be 22.
So there is so as you kind of like your eyes kind of flicker a little bit as you kind of check for an aura. There seems to be an odd, strange purple aura about him.
I feel like I know what it is, but I don't want
Say
to
anything?
metagame either. I don't. Not right now. So I'm keeping that information to myself right now as I'm mulling over.
I did an insight check to see if he was a thief last time.
Yes, you did.
Other than that, I really don't.
Aren't you the one that some sort of priest? Can't you find
I
out?
am a priest.
Can't you find out something?
Detect evil.
Worry not for now, good sir. We will find the meaning of your dream.
I guess
Until
just
then, enjoy a cold hard biscuit.
Yeah.
Follow
you.
your version.
He takes it. He smells it. You wouldn't try to poison me, would you?
No, of course not. I am a cook.
I did.
He takes the biscuit and puts it in his bag.
It's a code.
-1. I have 5 cold hard biscuits.
And he just kind of he starts walking away.
Hmm.
He starts walking away. You can always yell at him again.
I'm gonna catch up with him. Is this dream every single night?
Yes, I've had it for the past week. It's very annoying. It doesn't go away. It keeps like, hey, come back.
And you wake up startled.
Yes.
Would Fluakk know anything about Eldridge anything?
Probably not.
Okay, then.
that'll probably be something about the priest or
Can he take me to where this happened, where he met the person?
Again, we just met. Why would I take you anywhere?
Because you came to me for help.
No, I bumped into you because you were standing in the middle of the street.
You did ask for help, and we're trying to help.
That is true. However, it seems kind of weird that we just met each other. Let me think about it a little bit.
We did just meet each other,
You really
and then
don't
you
have
asked
a
for
lot
help.
of time. You don't have a lot of time,
I have
sir.
a lot of time. You never know.
I'll go.
I've sold my soul before, still here. Lasted at least these 50 years. I think I can make another 100.
We'll go to the general store. I'm going to ignore this man because of his attitude. A little bit.
Walk away from him.
I'm walking away from he walked away from me, so I'll walk away from him. I can't do
He
anything.
said good day, sir.
It's a good business.
That's a good day.
I checked the weird for a
Well,
second.
there's nothing we can do if we can't even investigate the place that happened. So
All right, I think. Is he out of earshot at this point?
Yeah.
I was just looking over him, and a faint sense of foreign magic. It doesn't see. It could be something that he put on himself, or it's something that somebody placed on him. But it seemed it was one magical, arcane, and unnatural.
Are you suggesting a curse is afoot?
Definitely is a possibility.
I cannot do anything about that at the moment.
there's a foot right there. Mm.
General store.
Okay.
And general stuff. Time. What?
All right. So
So where
you
would-
go to the you start making your way to the general store. There's not really much of a general store per se, since you are in a merchant town. However, one of the booths that you kind of go up to is a young man about his mid to late 20s. He's a very heavy set man, and he just kind of sits there and looks at you like, "Can I help you?"
No.
Yes.
Not to be rude, but I do have the wife and kids at home, and we're about to close. It is rather late.
Okay. Question for the GM. How long would it take to become proficient with tools if you aren't currently proficient?
It's probably gonna take you some training too. So,
Stuff you can learn
Like,
while
what
we're
kind
on
of-
this shit.
what kind of tools are you trying to be proficient in?
Cartographer. Map making.
Skills.
Huh?
Map making.
Yeah,
He's the map.
that's the role I want to play on the ship.
I guess you gotta just also have the opportunity to try that. So whether that be academy or in trial.
I thought he was about to say something. You could just wing it.
You could, if you roll
bird.
really lucky, you could just wing it.
Or because you're a bird.
That's what I said.
As
Oh.
well.
How's that cartography? Like that's generally ranger stuff, but yeah.
The ranger's right there. You can just ask her.
And,
Well,
and
what rules are we
That's like-
playing on the ship?
Oh, I was gonna be like crow nest
the spotter.
cartographer.
Oh, you want to be a
Spotter.
cartographer?
Or
For mad
a
guys.
a opportunity to be cartographer since crow nest is up
I'm
there.
cool with a carpentry and not working on
Actually, what am I
Similar ship, right?
proficient in?
Huh?
The boat
Oh wait,
ship, right?
I'm already
Yeah.
proficient in cartography.
Oh, you are?
Yeah,
Okay,
Nice.
so
Oh,
see, you gotta speak up.
I didn't
That's
even.
generally a ranger thing.
Yeah,
You
I
speak
didn't-
up.
I didn't even know.
I was like, yeah, nature checks, map making, ranger. I
Gordon is gone.
was like, tracking, yes. Oh, he wants to be Frankie.
Oh,
You haven't met Frankie yet.
okay.
The shipwright.
Trying to figure out what kind of
Essentially what
tools that
Usopp
would be.
is doing right now.
Oh, okay.
Would it be wood
Caribou.
carvers for working on the ship?
But or you can find shipwrights to teach you how to be a shipwright or a bosun,
Yeah,
which would not be in the middle of the desert.
right.
That would be back at one of the port cities.
Dude,
Lucid-
Yeah, but wouldn't you need tools to learn how to do that?
Yes, which they're going to sell
Okay,
at the port cities.
fair enough. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Because
thinking.
you're in the middle of the desert. Those are really not going to leave the ports.
With the horse with no hands.
Absolutely.
carpentry and
Carpentry tools would, yes.
but also in a desert.
Yeah. Where wood,
I just
where you're
realized we
probably
left
more
my
going to
cat
find.
in the
So again,
desert
this is
and I
a
haven't
dwarven
seen her
city, so
since.
you're more looking
We
at
have.
like Adobe style houses. So like these are made out of block and stone. Yeah, there's a little wood for floors and occasionally here and there. But most of the houses around are like Adobe style houses.
Sure that
I left the nuke in the desert too.
I'm sure that we will find a new
Okay,
or
I'm,
new
I'm,
couch.
I'm trying to
I
think.
knew.
Because I had a list of stuff I wanted to buy, and now I don't.
It's just gonna be a running gag. Crystal can't keep cats alive in the D&D game because she does it in real life.
We will make an effort.
She does it in real life, but she can't do it in D&D.
oh,
I have 2 cats I'm keeping alive currently.
That's
Thank
what
you.
I said. In real life, you can. In D&D, you can't.
Okay, come back. Yeah, come back to me because I'm trying to figure out what I
Okay, so
I don't even remember what the roles were for ships.
we can discuss that once we get to the
Oh, yes, that was.
You already made yours. You already went to be a cook.
Okay, so essentially right now you're standing in the middle of the market. It's roughly 8:30, almost 9 o'clock at night.
Closing
I think-
And
time.
most of the shops are starting to close.
We were promised a free shelter. For
Yes, from the merchants, yes.
Where was that at?
Regal Bill.
You asked if you could go, if there was a bar or a tavern that was
In
similar to
Woodwood.
a tri-colored beagle symbol.
Oh, so we got a cab.
Well, you'd have to find miles, but yes.
Then let's find.
The Regal Beagle.
Yes.
I will not sleep in the bed, though. I will sleep in the bathroom.
in the tub with
In the
water.
tub.
Is
And the
bathroom
washroom.
gonna be like a hole in the ground?
No, the wash house.
Um,
Oh gosh.
Oh, you're gonna find the bathhouse. Weirdo. Okay.
Might as well. I sleep in the water.
My immediate thought when your bathhouse is Jiraiya. I'm sorry.
So
Did you know that there was like, I think I already told you about the late thing after Naruto, like before
I just
Boruto.
Yeah, yeah, you told me.
So I can
Where,
see. Nunu's
you know,
still
the
waiting there for
body-
me.
Lot of
Fighting
people
over him naked.
walk the same path.
And that was like the
sucks.
most rated X thing.
I was like, what? That's not true. And then someone was like, yes,
Yes,
it's part of the manga that they
What
did.
are you talking about?
Yeah.
Manga,
The manga, same difference.
This
All
one,
right.
Mangoes.
All right. So
Part of the mango.
all right. So you head south. from the market district, the Glagag market district, and you head down to the lower special part of the city. This is where you find, again, you find the well-known tricolored dog symbol over the glowing letters of Regal Beagle outside of the door.
Great.
Amazing. We all enter.
We all enter.
I would have said,
Okay, so
wait, that was nice.
kind of similar to the same styles of the other Regal Beagles, but this one is a little larger, being one of the most actually prominent taverns in this city, because dwarves like to drink, and so taverns are pretty big. And so this one actually has a very large party sitting room, and yeah, people are just very excited.
The imposter.
I'm gonna go up to the bartender, like, hello.
Ah, yes. Hello.
We're looking for a fellow friend of ours. Did a man named Miles walk through here?
Miles.
Hello.
Yes, I do believe a young man named Miles did pass here not too long ago.
Today?
Yes, today.
Okay. He said that he was going to meet us at some door at the tavern, and we assumed this one.
Oh yes, he did mention a group of adventurers, heroes would be coming through. I'm assuming that you are the Bird Man, and
Yes.
you are the Green Knight Man, and
Yeah, I guess.
old lady, dancing fairy, man with cook,
Dancing
and weird elf
I'm
man.
I got the only accurate description. When an old lady is correct too.
No, Miles decent.
Great night, yeah.
Yeah, I can still.
Three
I can
people.
still do
I'm
it.
fairy. I don't have wings.
He said that you'd be expecting us.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
How would you describe my character?
Fish man,
Fish man.
Well, no, it's not really fish because the door only has.
fish elf.
Yeah, my ears,
Your
instead of
fish
them
elf.
being like elvish pointed ears, are like the aquan fish.
You're
But
fish elf.
otherwise, you don't have too much.
There's
fish
regular
elf.
skin.
I put you down in my notebook as fish man.
His ears are pointed fins, essentially.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow. Anyway,
Fish elf. That's what you are.
What?
Well, I think for the most of us, I think we're going to be staying the night here.
Yes, absolutely.
So, could we get a room?
Yes, by all means.
it's still
Absolutely.
room.
What's the
They're all separate.
We will all share.
Well,
the
that is a question. Are you wanting a bunk room? Or are you wanting separate rooms?
I would prefer a separate room. I think everybody else
He
would
wants
too.
one with a roost.
I will take my own room.
I do take my own room.
Oh, okay.
What, you want to share?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's nice.
Oh my gosh, Stephanie. Gabriel is such a freaking loser.
Who's Stephanie and who's Gabriel?
Granny had a little
It is
bit
late.
too much tonight.
Dead friends from past life.
How dare you, Tiffany?
So the Green Knight is named Tiffany.
I am not.
Yes. Be Tiffany. You can be Tiffany for Adventure Time. That kid's psychotic.
I'm not.
I am Tiffany!
I am Evan Dale.
Yeah, that is an interesting name.
It's fun. It's up to you. I like it. I
Who did
have
you
fun
watch
there.
So
it?
besides the room for the night, is there anything that you do require?
Well,
Yeah, I need a lock for my chest.
what?
That's why I was trying to get from the market before they closed.
Oh yes, so you would definitely need to go see a locksmith for one of those.
Put it underneath it, but protect it.
Sit on it like a mother hen.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna rent a room to sit on my chest.
New idea. Get belt and just like weave it through and put it about the waist.
Be like, guess what the treasure is?
It's like a fanny pack, but
It's a chest. It's like
I know it's a big fanny pack.
He went literal with
You're
jumping the
still
trunk.
carrying around, just like always. I still don't
Don't drink to
understand.
That's a line of half fanny packs, even though you wear them on the front. I don't know what it's called. And
Technically, you're supposed to carry them on your butt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fanny
and
is
is
referring to a
what-
butt.
Well, it refers to. That's what it really means.
A fanny pack.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
why it's in the front.
That's why I do not own one.
It was a big.
I was gonna buy one. Never mind.
Absolutely growing up.
Don't say fanny. That's like saying the P word.
I didn't know anything. I was like, oh, what's a fanny pack? And I'm like, it's like, what's what did you say?
It's
I just assumed, because when you go to places and people have fanny packs, they generally have them
Yeah.
hanging off their butt.
Because
Yeah.
Because butts were called, because
well,
They're
butts are
here,
called
we
fannies.
call them
Yes.
fannies here, yeah.
But they're supposed to go on the front.
You know why they call a butt a fanny? It's when you fart.
a fan. Oh, a
Mine
fanny.
claps, and I've got big thunder cheeks.
I can hear it.
I'm just-
That's gross.
Very awkward for everybody. Okay.
I don't have big thunder cheeks. Dakota says I have tiny butt.
Oh,
You know, Hank Hill butt.
That.
She says I have an old man butt. I was like, you would know.
that is true.
Okay.
Old man.
Well, I don't need anything. I'm going up to our room. I will give him a gold piece.
Oh, that is not necessary.
Oh, we'll put it back in my inventory then.
I already pulled it a while ago.
Same.
Rejecting a tip is so awkward. You ever done that?
I have. It's not fair.
Yeah.
I
so
have a cup
awkward.
of tea to bring with me up to the room.
Absolutely.
We get 2 cups as I run upstairs with my hands in
Oh,
my knees.
okay.
I'm upstairs.
I'll prepare 2 cups of tea, one for the crazy granny who's off her meds tonight.
Kind of.
Wow, here's
That will not be necessary. And he goes over, he grabs a tray, a nice silver tray, sets it on the counter, grabs 2 cups, and then goes and grabs a boiling pot of water, and then drops 2 tea bags inside the kettle and hands it to you.
Thank you so much. I'll make sure she gets her
Straight to the tap.
medicine.
Oh,
She could be more
I'll
staying
take some
tomorrow
grog.
morning.
I'm sorry.
Grog.
Grog grabs a big pint glass and just goes to the back of the room and just starts filling it up and looks at you and goes, "So how's your day?"
We pretty intense one.
I'm gonna brag like crazy.
Yeah, go for it.
We played a dragon. I'm gonna open my chest. You're gonna see the big hand of the dragon with 5 balls on it. Like, we killed a dragon. We killed Noka. You know Noka? Yeah, we killed Noka.
That's quite impressive.
He's not impressed.
Indeed.
3 out of 10. Okay. Just
Slams
I'm
it.
actually so surprised by that hand of Noka. Sorry.
Huh?
I don't think he's very impressed.
I am very impressed. That's quite.
He's just a very
Quite a
mellow
feat.
talking guy.
And we
He must have
slew
had
a
the shrooms
dragon.
earlier.
I took your sarcasm.
Keep
I'm
it
sorry.
there.
Trust me, this tavern gets very too exciting for my taste some nights. You do know you're in a dwarven city, right? Crazy things happen.
Indeed.
And have you met the governors? They make crazy laws all the time.
Is there
Oh, yeah.
any laws specifically tomorrow that we need to worry about?
What's the calendar? Let's see.
Do any of you have anything the color blue?
Yes.
Yes, we actually do.
It's a good thing, because you'll probably want to wear blue tomorrow.
Wear
I don't know what I'm
blue.
wearing.
Ooh.
Yes, you need to wear blue.
I'm a fan of green.
My
Well, I
bad.
mean, you have the gem.
I
But
do, but how am I gonna wear it? It's not set in
Hold
jewelry.
it.
Oh,
again, these are laws that are generally ignored. But tomorrow generally it's blue Thursday.
Blue thumbs.
Blue Thursday.
Do you
That
know
reminds
how
me
that
of
came to
Mean
be?
Girls for some reason.
well, it looks
One
like
of the
I'm wearing
players
the
liked
same
it
drink
blue
tonight.
and wanted to make it his day for his favorite color. I don't.
You know what? If I was a governor, I would do the same.
You're a bitch out of a governor.
That's why I'm not governor.
I'll go up to my room, put my chest and everything down,
Are you gonna
and
paint yourself
lock,
blue?
and then I'm gonna do a prayer before I go to sleep. I'm going to take out some incense and a candle and just do a prayer.
I want to find something to pickpocket.
Okay.
like a purse of coins.
Okay.
Oh.
There are several people in. The
I bet so.
cavern.
I want to
There
find a
are
noble. I
several-
want to find a noble.
Ooh, yes. There would be several high class. You can definitely tell. Again, this is a city of men, dwarves, and elves. So yeah, no, there are a few very well dressed patrons. And some of them are not 100% aware of their surroundings at the
Yeah,
present
I
moment.
would imagine that's the evening people have been
yes.
drinking.
Absolutely.
I don't like where your character's going.
God, you're asleep.
Okay, so before Fluke does this, Draxios, what are you doing? You just sitting at the bar at the moment?
Probably.
Oh.
I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good.
All right.
He looks at you and goes like, "Can I get you anything to drink?"
Would I be able to?
What would you like?
Fish. No, I'm just kidding. No,
You're a fine fish cuts there in the middle of the desert. Salted and disgusting.
yes.
He raises the eyebrow and goes, "I can get that for you." Okay.
I don't like attention.
I can get you fish guts. Kills you.
I don't know what type of alcohol my guy would like.
Grog, I would
Yeah,
imagine.
bourbon.
You have a fun, no.
A fun.
You like
blow.
kinky vodka.
Hey, I was told that stuff is fire actually.
But
The lights on fire too.
terrible.
What?
The lights on fire too.
Yeah,
What's on
some
fire?
type of rum. thingy.
So I am just.
She's on Benadryl and on alcohol.
He
Those are
takes a glass,
common.
puts it down in front of you, reaches under the counter, corks a bottle, and pours it in. Fills it about halfway up and slides it across to you. And
What did you
pours it,
order?
puts it back under.
Rum.
Oh, there you go.
How
Ah.
much?
Cheers.
Oh, no charge, Matt. Miles is taking care of your tab.
In that case,
In that case, I'll take the
a round for everybody.
No. I will still give him.
2 rounds for
I'll give
everybody.
him a single gold for a tip though,
All right, he accepts yours.
but not hers. She's old and needs all the money for health care.
Oh,
I'm in another room.
She's doing it.
Sorry.
She did it because of her room. You're doing it for a drink. It's a little different.
See, there you go.
The rooms are covered. The drinks, iffy.
You sourpuss.
Yes.
There you go.
I would require some goat milk and smoke.
On perform to get
That
money.
sounds so strange. You sound
You
like
could
a
also
12-year-old.
get money.
He looks okay, fair enough. He goes into the back room. You see the two, and this, and it's like generally the Regal Beagles have had like a
because
single
they
door.
wouldn't be
that
paying
opens.
attention.
This is a
I
full like kitchen
don't
double
think I would
door
be
open
discussing
up
it.
with
Yeah.
bay windows and everything.
Wow.
So
Not
he
discussing
goes.
his
So he
character.
walks in. He walks in, opens the door straight to the middle, goes in.
Shenanigans,
And
future
You
shenanigans.
kind of hear a little bit of banging here and there as he's frantically looking around, and then he just comes back. He has a finely small white tube that's rolled up in kind of like in the middle of his fingers, and it kind of walks out, so kind of like a mystical style here, and the other comes up with a metal glass that he sets down in front of you, and then he flicks it around his hand and then hands you the white tube.
It's
Fantastic.
a Cuban
Thank you.
cigar, but not Cuban.
Did you go upstairs?
She went upstairs.
No, I
She
didn't.
said
I
she
said I wanted to
performed.
perform.
No. But you have
Okay.
the TV.
It's sitting there until I go upstairs. No.
How dare we get our
So who all is down here still?
I am.
So
Looks like
if
Let's
possible,
look like Fluke. Well, Fluke hasn't started yet.
I am resting.
I'll just be playing my lyre and performing.
As you kind of look around, there doesn't appear to be a stage in this room.
Good, we're gonna do it in the middle of the
Improvise and put 2 tables together.
You don't need a stage to perform.
room.
The world's your oyster.
Our voice stuff.
Idea for a character. Ventriloquist, bard, necromancer. Use the corpses.
I actually-
What's the deal with camel for you?
That's freaky. Okay. All right. So, all right, Fluke, you look around and you're seeing some
rich people.
yes, you are indeed.
What reason? Anybody wearing blue?
I'm wearing blue on my necklace.
You're in the bedroom.
Never mind.
I'm gonna pick.
Granny, come down and get your tea.
You almost dumped the water on me.
I'm sorry.
Granny.
Okay, I'm looking downstairs.
Yeah, there's a couple people wearing blue.
I'll go
I
one
got
of
this
them.
kettle of tea for the both of us.
I was just doing
One of
Are you
them. I
needing
just
your medicine tea? as well?
actually
Stop
any of them
messing.
distracted in conversation.
That's what I
Actually,
think it is.
Oh,
yeah,
not tonight.
engage in conversation
So
away
as
from
you
me.
as you start to you've eyed your target
Yeah.
and you're kind of slinking around the room a little bit. At this point, Laura decides that she's going. How are you performing? I should say.
I'm just gonna start playing my lyre and kind of do a little dance.
Okay, is the music upbeat? Is it slow? Like what kind of music is playing?
It's our island music on
Huh?
that song. Island music.
I guess it
Animal
can
Crossing.
be kind of upbeat. I'm not really sure.
Is it toss a coin to the Witcher, or is it gather around the fire of me lads, as I tell a burdening song?
I guess we can do that since everyone's just chilling right now.
Okay.
Slow motion twerking.
Okay. So
But not like good.
so
twerking, like
as
Tina twerking
okay.
from
So
I
give
want to
me-
know.
from
Give
Bob's
me
Burgers.
Oh yeah.
Give me a performance check, Laura.
Just like
How was
What a 16.
Correct.
Something
So
like those,
Laura,
right?
so
Should be like-
Fluke, you start to notice Laura kind of just walks into the middle of the floor and kind of finds a seat, and she sits down and she brings out her lyre and she just starts playing a song. At this point, everyone in the cavern kind of peeks up a little bit, and all eyes kind of go straight towards her
Mhm.
as she starts to sing about the lament of what the past few days have happened.
we killed dragon?
So again, you all apparently very missed the description as she said. It's not a very
It's
lovely-
sobering.
it's a very somber kind of like melodic tone that basically like people are paying attention. They're very intent on listening to the story that she's telling,
Mhm.
but people are starting to get a little droopy eyed at the same time.
Kind of
Oh,
catching this
That's what I was
opportunity.
thinking, 'cause they're all
The
chilling right
target
now.
I had, I want to not necessarily to startle him, but approach him and just wrap my wing about him. Like, she's actually from the capital, and one would say the greatest from the capital.
tell you. No kidding.
She's the greatest.
The greatest.
She does have a very pretty voice.
We
I think I'm taking a bard level next if it's alright. Next time we level up.
It's like
If I'm doing more bard things and it's more combination of bard and sorcerer.
and I'm trying to think. I'm trying to like
It also at the bottom.
smooch this guy up too.
I
Well,
can
you pour the
work
alcohol
it.
first, then pour the other stuff on top.
Say smooch.
Butter him up,
Yeah.
smooth talking.
Yeah, it tastes great.
I'm gonna give him a big old smooch.
No, it's all. I bet
Can
you
I
it's all.
say that I just tried to
How much
stir
you think
talk
it
him
was?
because I can't
Like
think of
we
anything?
Yeah, roll me
How much money for the whole bottle.
it's not charm.
Persuasion.
40.
No, there's one that's like
Well,
similar to a charm. but-
Deception?
Some come and go.
You sassy.
If it's charisma, it will be
Just
Net plus
Like a
0 for
Walmart.
me regardless.
Yeah, let's just we'll do a straight. It's like I
Charisma.
want to do like a
Out of
charm
apple.
check, but I can't think of the.
Wrong.
That'd be persuasion.
Yeah,
Something apple.
yeah.
It was a good choice. Like it.
That's a solid 5.
Well, you can have advantage because he's drunk.
I had a
Oh,
bottle
advantage.
of Caroline's that
Advantage.
price was
Advantage.
a 55.
2 5s.
He just kind of looks at you and goes like, "You're not a very good talker, are you?"
Maybe.
They don't pay me to be a talker.
But they can pay her.
Well, they don't pay me much anymore either.
Yeah. Pull up a chair beside him. It's like, what do you mean by that?
Well, my family, we used to have a good racket here in the streets.
We used to run this shit.
We call them rat kings.
You're
Rat
gonna steal
king.
from a poor guy.
But then, we started to play the markets and the ponies, and we lost everything.
Better steal from a poor person.
Oh,
Anti-robbery.
does he look poor?
Oh no!
Oh, okay. It's like, wow, that was devastating.
It is. It's very
Oh,
hard
that's a
to
good
be,
character.
to be one who had so much money and now has barely 6,000 gold to his name.
You got
I would
me, my kneecaps.
imagine
died.
that's a drastic change for you.
It has been. I mean, we used to make tens,
Can-
thousands.
Can I get you another drink?
Tens.
I point to a top liquor.
I know.
Let us drink that.
Let's do this. Let's go.
Take the bottle with the most fruit flies in it.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh my
So at
god.
that point, the bartender just kind of looks at you and kind of like winks a little bit and reaches over, grabs the bottle, and just brings it over and places it on the table in front of you.
Gin.
I begin to uncork it. And just pour him a glass and pour me.
Uncorking it, you stab your tail. in it.
I pour him a glass and me half a glass. And
Because you're not very strong with your. Oh, I'm kidding.
I mean, I would imagine I'm decent with my liquor, but I'm not supposed to be getting drunk. I'm getting this guy drunk.
Wow.
Yes, me.
You're like, how am I married drinking? Drink the water.
So at this point, he just grabs it and he just
Whoop.
chugs the whole thing and puts the glass back down.
To a better life.
Well,
So yeah.
That was like 800 gold for that right there.
Millicent goes, you have good taste.
I take after you.
It's a Hebrew
But
book.
he just grabs the bottle and pours another one and just downs it again.
I don't drink another.
He's
It's classic.
that's good stuff.
Can I
Hey.
observe what he is doing while I'm having?
Oh,
this?
wow. Give me a perception check. Definitely, probably.
Why'd you roll into that instead of the boss?
So you
You kind of also like set it down.
Gave him a nap one.
Yeah.
so you kind of look over at Fluakk, kind of like sitting there at one of the tables with his arm and wing around a guy, and you're not really sure what he's doing, but you could see that they are in an intense conversation.
This is intriguing. I look. I'm just staring. I don't say anything, but I'm
It's
looking
not.
with disapproval.
Probably wouldn't
Going
notice.
on.
No, you have no.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm assuming Laura's still playing. She's
Oh, yeah.
thinking the rest of the majority of the tavern is like 100% focused on her.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, I'm still
Prolonged
performing.
eye contact.
I'm not.
What are you doing, Draxios?
I'm just staring at the wall still at the bar.
Okay.
I thought you were at the path. The bath.
No, he came with you to the tavern first.
So,
That's where you're sleeping then?
oh my gosh, just go to sleep, just stand at the bar, just pass out there.
You might be kicked out.
Is he noticeably like beyond drunk at this point?
Yeah,
Is-
no, like it's like one eye is like kind of like twitchy, the other one's kind of like half closed.
Do you need
Go up here.
someone to walk you up to your room, good sir?
Oh, I'm not staying here tonight. My house is in the upper
All I think
district.
is, I don't think you're gonna me. I'm like, what? Sorry.
Here, how about this? I leave you with the bottle, but let me help you walk outside at least.
Let me take you home, girl.
I like you.
Oh.
Just walks outside, he hits him in the back of the head, knocks him out.
I'll help him escort him throughout the door, but when he makes his leave, I'm gonna get his coin purse.
All right, give me a sleight of hand check with advantage, good sir.
Oh, that's
Yeah, that's good. So that was 18 plus 8, 26.
Oh yeah, you're getting that stuff.
Your hand was like a breeze and just snatched
He thanked you for that service.
it.
I'm still paying for the alcohol.
So you're just gonna pull out of his purse.
Which could be.
So as you reach around, you find a small purse, and he's not aware at all. He's just like, you are a good friend. I don't even know you. I don't even know too many bird people.
Are you willing to break this
But
bond?
you are nice.
See, he's so nice to you. Why would you pick
And
on
he
him?
just takes the bottle and just kind of takes another swig, and then he starts taking off towards the northern district.
He's just dead.
And you're just and you're just standing there with a small coin purse, and you kind of toss it up in the air, catch it, and roughly you feel about 41 coins inside the purse. And at this point in time,
Did I get to see it?
Gohan, you walk out of the Regal Beetle, kind of standing in the doorway, and you see Fluakk just standing there, tossing his coin purse.
I do not approve of your actions, Birdman.
I'm gonna, whether you accept or not, I am dropping 5 coins in your hand.
I approve of your actions.
Never mind.
Turn of events.
Fellow pirate.
It's funny. Good.
My proposal. I didn't know what it
It's kind of the
was.
same
I'm
thing
sure
that
I
happened
noticed
last
it.
time. The guy
It's
shot
probably
at
not
me and you're
that
like, oh
close.
no, I don't approve of that.
I wasn't walking out with what you were doing.
I go to the bartender. That was fantastic alcohol. How much do I owe you?
A bottle that big, we're talking roughly 35 gold.
Okay.
You made 1 goal.
That's how it is when you're.
That's excellent, but never buying that.
Once in a lifetime.
I only had half a glass.
Definitely taking a level
So,
large next
All right,
next
I'm
level.
going to assume you're going up to your
Yeah.
room. Draxios, are you heading somewhere? Or are you going to try to sleep sitting at the bar?
I'm gonna stay there. So.
Okay. Go on.
I'm going to my room now.
Okay. Laura.
I guess I can go to my room with the tea if she hasn't already gotten it.
I got a key. Who's riding?
All right. So we'll say everybody kind of makes their way to their resting place, whether it's the
I
room
can do a little
or the
curtsy and then
stay at the bar. So throughout the night, you all get the benefits of a long rest,
Wow.
essentially.
How much health do I have?
Spell slots come back, health comes back, all the fun stuff.
yay. We need to get going back because we don't have too much longer to get back there.
Oh.
And he still has a pit stop to make.
You all awake in the bright morning. As the majority of you come downstairs, you see Draxios still sitting at the bar. He
Still drinking.
He looks very rested, well rested for a man who has seemingly been up the entire night. And the bartender was kind of standing there, like, good morning. How did you sleep?
Fantastically.
Well, Draxios, how did you sleep?
Fantastic. Particular drink.
He's been here all night. He's been safe, been okay. There was only one weirdo, but we got it. We got rid of him.
What did
His
he
name
look
is
like?
Steven. Okay.
Was he reddish?
No, he was a very odd, like greenish color. But
Oh.
he's okay.
So a nobody. Okay.
Nobody. Come with the frog.
Now
spotted
with-
it.
Then
Maybe
there's fighting
Steve,
words.
did he?
Sure.
Sir,
Oh,
Evan,
that's
you
me
said that you
last
needed
night.
to
You
get
did
a
a
lock.
good job
Yeah, I
today.
need to
Okay.
get some
Thank you.
locks.
I'm wanting to go by the general store to get a journal myself. So if you want to head there,
Yeah, well, do I have to go to a locksmith specifically, or do I have to go to the general store?
You can.
There is no general
There is
store.
no general store.
That's in the other
It's
city.
you're in a merchant town, so you'll be going to like little.
specialized shops.
Yes. So again,
Yeah.
so again, the three
Ew.
main shops that are in this area are Minga's and
That's what
Thinan's Vault.
Without
And
the bill,
there's
though.
Nimblesar's Marvelous Blades, as well as the Griffin tinctures.
So
Okay, you talked about blacksmiths make the locks.
they can.
They can.
We could.
I'm looking for just a journal.
You could probably find that almost anywhere,
No,
any
I'm
shop.
looking for-
Yeah.
These.
Oh my god.
What?
You could probably sell that to almost anybody. Yeah.
A weapon place.
Again,
A weird weapon place.
the weird
weapon that we
place
went
is
to.
Nimblesar's.
No.
That's the weird-
A weird,
There's
abnormal places. She like long swords,
he takes any weapons.
but I'm looking for something
A
in particular.
black market.
You're looking for something in particular.
Particular set of skills.
Like a trident.
I already have a trident.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so lock. Getting
So
a lock.
yes, so then you probably want to go to the vault then, if you're looking for specialty things.
I am definitely following him.
The oddities.
Yes, the oddities are definitely going to be
Like weird
at.
things that you
So
know.
again, I mean, you can always ask questions if you want, because the bartender would know. That's gonna
Bartender.
look at your- Yes.
Do I know
I don't
his
want to ask his name.
Yeah, nobody
You
says
don't.
my name. But that's
Nobody knows his name.
name? What is your name, sir?
You don't be so rude.
It's too late. We've been here at night.
I
know your name.
I talked with him all night. Did not learn his name.
That sounds like me.
My name is
Well,
Drago.
with that.
Okay.
Hello,
Drago. Hello.
Oh, it was very pleasant.
I'm looking for a locksmith. Can you point me in the direction I need to go?
Drago, isn't that the guy that like Ivan Drago from Rocky?
His name's Drago.
No.
He's a dwarvish man. His name is Drago.
Adrian.
Bruh.
So there's several merchants in the market that should be able to help you with locks of some sort. But if you're looking for specialty locks, you're probably not going to find those here. However, if you're looking for things special, Minga's does seem to have a few different things here and there. They could possibly help you, as well as Nimblesar if you have not met her.
I will go to Mingus.
Mingus.
So if you better if we go back to the town we're supposed to go to get your armor and see the
That is
good
true.
turtle.
We're going to.
We are.
You'd more than likely get a better.
We need to
claw.
leave today simply.
Yeah, we're going to.
Need a dilly
I don't plan on spending the whole day looking for a lock.
You can always go to the smith or have
You
you
know what?
make
We
your
do need to
armor.
go to the. Yeah, exactly. The smith has the armor ready.
Okay.
I think we should head there.
We can head back if that's what we're doing.
To the smith.
First Capital and then to Lucidia.
Okay.
So as you guys start making your way up to the market district to get to the main road, half the party goes one direction, the other half stays in the market. I'm assuming that the four of you are going in one direction and these two are going in another direction.
Why are you two going to another direction?
What's the secret place?
You guys are going to the vault.
Secret.
Do I see my cat anymore?
Give me a perception check.
That's only. That's a 7.
You have no,
7 plus, that's a 9.
you have no clue.
I will follow them to the
Would I
armory.
see the cat?
You can give me a perception check.
Like a twin dog.
That's an at one.
You you are blinded by the light of the sun right now.
You're staring right at
I don't see it.
So you're looking around at this cat and you stare up and you look down and
You just
everybody in the party has left you standing there in the middle of the market.
Oh, jeez.
And then you finally get a glimpse of them walking into a store with a sign that says Minga and the Thyman the Bolt.
I run up together.
So as you walk into this, as you walk up to the shop, it is a single-story stone-walled building with a smooth stone floor. The walls are engraved with runes.
Whoa.
And those of you who are of the arcane know that they are filled with power and sorcery.
Mm-hmm.
So the shopkeeper is a little disorganized female dwarf. Her name is Minga.
Does she have a beard?
She does have a beard.
Yes.
Fabulous.
It's short, trimmed, and well kept, but she is very disorganized. Like there are things everywhere in this store.
She needs just a soul patch.
And and her hair is kind of like her beard is well kept, but her hair is like everywhere.
Mad scientist.
Yeah.
Oh.
And she kind of looks around and is like, hey, here you! What do you want?
I have a bow.
Oh.
Would you like the bow?
Does it do fancy things?
Just a regular bow.
You sell it.
You didn't get it from anyone weird, did you?
No. The guy was dead.
Oh, it was a guy. That was good.
As
As long as you didn't get it from a troll.
What happens if it was from a troll?
I hate trolls.
You break the
They're stinky and mangy and
I don't want.
The user
I require a blow
toothpicks.
dart.
blow dart.
There's a standard. Yeah.
Oh, you just want a standard blow dart gun?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's a different.
I'll just trade you.
Yeah.
Oh, yay.
She goes into the back and you hear this. And she comes out and she's like, no gun.
No gun.
I like this character 2000.
Okay, yeah.
As you guys kind of look around, there are lots of weird looking items.
I want to know what I see.
So you see, so as you kind of look around, you see some chainmail hanging on a wall. You see a random cloak just kind of hanging on a hook.
Ooh.
You also see some instruments. There's a hand drum.
Blowguns are terrible.
Yeah.
I love it.
Can you do special stuff with the darts? Or is it?
It's just flat 4 damage.
Dang.
So there's
Dang.
there's some drums. There's also some plate mail hanging on the wall, but it's dwarvish. It's dwarven size.
Shooting.
There's no rolling.
Yeah, there is.
Mm.
Yeah, plus 5 to hit.
There's also
No
some
rolling damage.
there's a few scrolls.
Look at the tap. I love tap.
There's some few
That's not a
scrolls
hit.
kind of lying around the store. There's some jewels. One of them oddly in the shape of a scarab. There's also a shield hanging on the wall and a spear that really catch your eye.
Oh, a spear.
Armor. Where's my armor duty?
You're not there.
Oh, I thought we all went.
Yeah, we
No,
all went.
Only those three went.
No, we all went when
They
we
all
saw them.
just- when I made the assumption that you started following them since they are not leaving the city, unless you're leaving them and walking in the desert.
No.
Why? Is
Wasn't
supposed to be
following.
a secretive meeting, huh?
No, I wasn't.
You're just leaving the city.
No, I'm not.
That's what I'm asking you.
No, I guess I'm with everybody else. I missed the part where you split the party. Never mind. So
No, I'm asking you, Jordan. If your character is wandering off in the desert by himself, I need to know.
no, I'm not.
Okay.
But I originally wanted to go to Bingo's,
Okay, you're
and I was told not to.
Oh, I was just making a suggestion.
Oh, okay.
Well, Draxios, if you have not learned, does his own thing. So,
Yes. Leather
So what are you looking at?
He looks
Oh,
like
leather
on
armor.
the
Oh my.
does things by the seat of his pants.
So you kind of look. So she does have like. So you're just looking for leather armor.
Preferably.
Okay. She's like, I can get that for you.
Okay. I would like leather armor. How much would that be?
She runs in the back. And write that down. I feel terrible.
It's okay. I gotta pull my calculator out anyways. Can't math, brain dead, head empty, only alcohol.
Okay, so. All right. Dude, there it is. So leather armor.
Leather armor.
She looks at you and goes, that would be 10 gold.
Oh, neat. Give her the 10 gold.
Okay.
And then I go put this motherfucker on.
What'd you get?
Leather armor.
I've been somewhere.
So essentially, leather armor is 11 plus your dex.
Why do I have
11 plus that?
that with max?
Anything else
No.
besides the blowgun and the armor?
A journal, please.
Right in the book.
She goes in the back of the room and journal. You hear her like audibly going, journal. She reaches in and like, she brings out this small leather bound book and just kind of plops it on the table.
And a perhaps also ink and quill, or maybe something a little bit up alley, a enchanted quill that just always has ink.
4,000 gold.
I'll work past.
He goes in the back and is like,
No.
and then like you hear this loud, and she drops a feather in front of you and goes, that should work.
Awesome. How much would this be?
Journal,
The
2 gold,
chicken feather.
and the feather. 20 gold.
How much is the journal?
2.
And the quill is 18.
See.
I'll take the journal.
You always just dip your claw in ink and use your claw to write.
No, that's not
Do you not have
me.
enough gold?
I don't want to spend that gold.
Okay.
What about?
I would like to.
I have the gold. I don't
Thinking
want to
about
spend
our
it.
situation that we just went through and our situation on the boat soon, potentially, I'd like to get some fishing tackle, a grappling hook, 2 locks, and a 10-foot chain.
Kind of weird stuff for you into, sir.
Apparently,
Okay.
Grappling hook to get out of holes, potentially.
We had a recent
You've
encounter.
seen trolls, haven't you?
Not trolls in particular.
I don't like trolls. Okay.
Not the monster variety.
And she just comes back like this giant with this basket and just drops
If
it
you
on the
need
table.
any cooking utensils, go home.
Oh,
No, I have a full cooking set.
lock.
Nothing interests you.
I need 2 locks,
Another lock.
You don't need anything.
10-foot chain, and a grappling hook.
Okay.
And the hook.
oh yeah.
Well, I do have a question.
And she reaches on the table. You want big chain or little chain?
One that can cover my chest.
Big chain.
Little chain.
Okay.
So any type of
Okay. And how much?
15 gold.
For all that, for 2 locks, a 10-foot chain, fishing gear, and
I'm being
Grappling
nice.
hook.
I can make it 30. You're
Take the
15.
15.
I'll take it. But how much will you pay me for this? And I hold up the blue spindle. I kind of like shine it in the light.
expensive gem.
Yeah, the one that's worth.
300.
You gotta have 2 copper pieces.
I think you can do better than that.
I give you 300 and you get the items for free.
I'm gonna step up to the counter. You know where this gem is from? It's from the. I'm trying to think.
Noka?
The lair of
The
Noka.
lair. That's the word I'm thinking of. The lair of Noka. We defeated a dragon.
And I'll open the chest and show the blue dragon claw. Because that's apparently something I'm doing now until I get rid of it.
350 and free stuff.
Mm.
I'll take it. 351, and I no longer have the blue spindle, but I now have all that gear.
Plus.
Need any more? Any other items?
Appreciate it,
She said free
No.
stuff.
Oh,
No, that was it.
that was
What
the
he
free
asked
stuff.
So question with the locks. Can I like affix one to the chest? Or does a blacksmith have to do that? Or
Like,
like a carpenter or something?
it's like a normal lock.
It's like a padlock. So you wrap the chain around it, lock it through one end, lock it through the other, and go click.
You can use it.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there was a lock on the chest
Yes.
we broke before.
Yes.
There's no way to replace that?
No.
It's because we left it to the broken.
All right. I don't know why I have 2 locks then. It's okay.
Yeah, one for your
We both found a 50 gold.
chastity belt.
This is only for Greenwood. Property of the Greenwood. I have it in here. I do have question. Anything that's like a mail, like scale mail and stuff, is that technically metal?
Scale mail. Yes, scale mail is metal.
Never mind.
Scale mail is technically metal. Because it's not like scales, it's like little pieces of like metal, like circular, like it's almost like a sequin. It's just kind of like they're all attached together, so they go down.
Yeah, kind of like a ring mail, but
Yeah, like ring mail, but it's a solid piece of metal instead of rings together. So it's a solid.
a ring mail is better.
Yes, ring mail is considered heavy armor. Yeah, because scale mail can still because they move, so you can still get through them. Is there anything I can else help you with, dearies?
What interventions do you have?
I got the drum.
There you go. That's what you need.
It's a very special drum.
What's it do?
18 AC before anything else.
So, as she kind of goes over to there, she grabs it off and she's like, "I will show you." And she taps the drum, and when she does, there's like this sound that reverberates off the drum and like shakes the entire room. So you can hear the metal shake in the room, and she looks and goes, "This was finally crafted by one of the goddesses of magic for her most loyal hero. It is known as the Drum of Panic."
What?
And it is available for the low price of 35,000 gold.
Yeah,
Never break mine.
Very pretty gem. I have to save up in advance.
The DM question. Will there be ever point in the campaign that 35,000 gold is a reasonable amount?
We don't know that yet.
Okay.
Possibility.
I mean, I imagine that we find a large plunder and it's like, oh, we have 60,000 gold, but that is like the highlights and peak of our wealth.
Oh, you will find lots of things.
Cool.
You know you can pick pockets.
Don't
I'm not
forget,
saying not saying in character, out of character.
don't forget about the million bounty.
I guess that is out there. Speaking of which, we do have to make back to port. We
Yeah,
have
I'm ready to
exactly
go.
the same amount of days of travel to get
While
there.
everybody's still shopping, I'm just gonna put a couple things in my chest, bind it with a chain, and then lock it. Okay, comes with a key.
Yes.
Okay.
No,
It's
it's
separate price of 500 gold.
Oh jeez.
No. And I-
Or another spindle. I think we make haste for Lucinda.
Okay. All right. So you all decide to to leave as you make your way along the what is known as the Western Road towards Woodburn.
Do I see
you-
my cats through desert?
Give me a perception check.
Dead on the side of the road.
Just to let you
12.
know, my pouch of 351 gold
11.
is gonna be in my chest.
You
I don't know
notice
from
something following you, but you're not
I
100%
collect
sure what it
maniac.
is.
I just like money.
Hmm.
So, as you are making your way,
Do you approach said creature?
Do I notice that's a creature? And can I
you have
approach it?
no idea what this thing is that's following you.
I want to approach it.
It's a giant scorpion.
No, please no.
Pierces you
No
through
way.
the chest.
Could be.
So how are you?
It has a track.
How are you approaching this creature or
It's a purple
this thing? I should say.
Food in hand.
Okay.
You are the food.
And I'm like, please don't.
I'll
I'll put it
notice
down.
her walking backwards, but I'll also continue on the path.
Right. So, as you kind of like stop and kind of starts making a little bit of backtrack, you just see these small little brown ears just kind of peek up over one of the sand dunes.
That's not a cat.
Okay.
It's a fitting fox.
I go walk away.
Yeah, make a panic alert.
Congratulations. It's a desert bear.
Oh my. Hey.
I panic and shoot it with a blow dart. It's only 4 damage.
Points.
Shield of faith.
I give the new food.
Fireball. Fireball.
So, as you
Bruh.
travel along the western road back towards Windburn,
I'm running from ear to ear.
it's
now.
about an 8 to 10 hour trek. If you're keeping a good pace, you could probably get there in about 7 hours. But if you're just kind of moseying, it could take anywhere between 8 to 10. However, along the road, you do pass a couple other merchants making their way to Kyland. They kind of wave at you as you go by. As you keep moving, making forward, you make it to the gates of Windburn. It is roughly about 6 p.m., maybe around 6:30-ish.
Did you get armor from the capsule or from the port?
From the port.
And the merchants like build full fort to try burn wasteland.
It's been months.
Really made the life.
And as you walk up, or as you make it to the gates, you are greeted by a few guards that, as soon as upon seeing you, put up their hand and say, "Halt! We would like to ask you a few questions."
That's all right.
Of what manner?
There has apparently been a kidnapping. And you are all requested at
Or-
the keep.
Us specifically, or just
You and your companions.
us specifically, not just any.
No.
When
you
was
specifically?
the kidnapping?
It's you.
About a week ago.
About a week ago.
Oh wait, that shouldn't be
We
you.
weren't in town a week ago.
Yes, you were.
Yes, you were.
Was
It was
it?
a week ago.
Was it a week ago the festival? Okay,
It's only
it's
been,
you.
it's been
Don't
roughly,
take me.
been roughly a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks at most.
From the festival.
I have conflictions. I gotta use the restroom.
Well, and that's perfect because that's where we're gonna take a break.
Want to take the minis real quick?
Dropping that.
Right.
All right.
Straight fire.
Okay.
Then those bras. Then those bras.
You know what? We need to get you a SoundCloud account.
I did.
Sorry. So you walk up to the city gate. I'm sorry, I did not get to draw it because I was washing dishes. But
I'll draw it.
we might in a second. We'll see.
Let's
We'll,
see
actually,
the-
well,
the
we'll see.
money.
We'll see what happens first. Okay. So as you again you approach the city gate, and you are stopped by the city guard, and they are asking you about the kidnapping of Lorestra. Yes, Lorestra. Laura. I can't remember how.
Well, that's
That's fine.
Sylvester, yes.
Well, that's
These are guards. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Um,
I can't
I
take it.
think yeah. No, they would call you Floppin or Flophan.
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 Huh?
Loresta Flophan is who we're looking for.
Lock up.
Matching your description.
I don't know her.
Mhm.
I don't know who that is.
That must be my sister.
No. Looks like you.
She didn't have a cat. I have a cat.
So,
I
wait,
would like to.
what was the name?
We are human trafficking this one person.
Loresta. Lorestra.
So it's just
Fulfin.
Yeah, that one.
wow. You
Man,
just
like
get-
we only know each other as Laura, right? 'Cause, like that's not her name.
That's not my name.
I understand similarities of person, but I mean
It's not that.
different names.
We have also your descriptions as well, matching the ones who kidnapped her. You are summoned to the castle with the mayor and the city council of Windburn to stand trial against
What-
one named Sylvie.
Against the dark gods.
We have
Trafficking.
not committed any
sorry,
crimes.
They didn't
Everybody
kidnap
came
me.
here willingly, left willingly. There's no bonds or.
That is for the mayor to decide. We're just here doing orders.
I understand.
Let's just go ahead.
I assume immediately.
Well, we didn't go into the town yet, did we?
Well, they stopped you at the gate.
Yep.
We'll just not go into the town at all.
I do not.
Yeah, it's just like,
Andrew's
what?
like, "Oh, why, Dylan?
I-
Why?
No, I planned for this.
You can.
Because he knows that's how I think.
You do your shenanigans.
So,
Trespassing on city property.
speaking to
No, we're not.
You're one
are we
He waits up.
gonna make it run?
You have 20
Because
minutes.
I can
Let's just wait for him to come
give
outside.
up.
Yep.
That was perfect. We all lined up at the door. He's
You
like,
guys
what?
would be thrown in jail if we were to go there
I
because
think
it's Madam.
we're
It's
at-
Madam Sylvie we're talking about.
Madam Zeroni.
She will throw you guys in jail.
Are we making a dashboard? We're casually walking with the guards, I assume, at this point.
No, we're walking
No,
around.
we haven't decided if we're going.
Well, a prolonged conversation beforehand is suspicious.
Huddle up.
I watch or listen to a podcast. It's Dungeon and Daddies, and like every single big decision. It's like dad huddle. And every single big decision.
Yeah, sounds terrible. Like a bunch of dads.
Yeah.
playing
They start. It's a non-BDSM.
That's how they started out.
Yeah.
You know.
It's just a bunch of dads that play D&D.
Well, there's only one dad, but they're all playing dads as
I get it.
characters. We're making.
No.
We can
Great.
try,
I love
but
it.
I don't know how to do it.
We.
You know what else is
Midtown.
awful? Lions do
I'm
things
picking up
anyway.
my cat right now off the ground. The cat is staying with me.
Make an animal handling joke.
Please don't.
I'm not.
Oh no, the cat he's being picked.
Animal handling check.
With this advantage.
No, shut up.
16.
You hold on to him, and you can definitely feel that he is not happy about this.
I'm sorry, Nunu.
So,
I will put you down in just a moment.
He gives you the most evilest cat stare ever.
I will give
Fog
you
cloud.
whatever you want.
Freedom.
fog cloud.
Can we combo?
Fog cloud.
Fog cloud.
Can we combo?
Fog cloud.
Well, if he's fog clouding, what are you doing?
I would like to use a channel divinity.
And do what?
Hold up my
Smite!
holy symbol and
Marks the-
no. So I'm gonna ensnare one of the guards. Is it just 2 guards?
At the moment, yeah.
I'm ensnaring one of them with ghost vines.
Okay.
And we dash.
So, but I need a strength or deck save. Your choice.
It's the hour.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm running with it. So basically, look at runs.
Are you running through the city, or are you going to run around the city?
I think, I mean, the quickest way is through the city.
With a lot of guards in the city, though.
But with the advantage of just
That is
cutting
an
corners.
8, good sir.
He is restrained, and he can make a saving throw at the end of his turn.
Okay. Well, right now, this is all happening at once.
Okay,
Okay.
so ghost vines.
So the guards are just standing there. Yes.
One of them.
Well, no, both of them are standing there, and then all of a sudden, just one of them's like, and then fog cloud.
Okay, what are we doing?
I'm dashing through the city.
You take off running, and at this point, you hear a very loud whistle coming from within the cloud.
It's just a little.
Yeah, it's like,
Is anybody native to the city? Or are we all foreigners?
Yeah,
Not me.
not you.
I'm the only one that is
Okay.
not a foreigner.
I thought I was native, but there's no forest nearby.
Nope.
So I'm not native because I'm.
Where?
We need to find the exit. It's either takes a very long way around the city walls where the guards can get us, or through the city where it's a maze that we can at least dodge.
all right, so we're gonna have fun with this. All right, we're gonna do a series of checks, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so you're all running through the city, and we'll do this as group checks. So any one person can make these checks, and that will be. You can only make one, and you can only roll for one check. So once you roll for one check, you cannot roll again. So you must choose wisely of who's doing what check.
Okay.
Okay, so first thing, so you guys are all running. So I'm gonna need somebody to make me an athletics
I
check.
will do that.
Go for it.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That is a 15.
All right, so you are booking it through the city as fast as you can. Go.
In chain.
Yeah, in chainmail, yes. Sure. While you're start running through. All right.
Only
And then, all right. At that point, though, you start to hear, as you start booking it through, you start to hear the heavy footsteps of armor coming from behind you.
Okay.
So I'm gonna need somebody. So how are you guys gonna react to that?
Keep running. Just keep running.
Is there split ways in front of us?
So as you're running down, you see several alleyways going in
Never
multiple
fog cloud.
directions.
Just block the vision from us.
Okay.
And I'm gonna head to the right side of
Okay.
whatever that direction
We're
is.
just gonna follow him.
As I make druidcraft on the left side.
All right. So give me a stealth check with advantage.
Okay, I will make
can't
that
it.
stealth.
Nope, you cannot make it because you've already made one.
What's advantage?
Well,
Yes.
Luke is doing it. Only one. Yep.
That will be 17.
7. Fantastic.
Only
So
one will stack.
So with your fog cloud and with Draxios kind of like making footprints going in the opposite direction, you all book it down this right corridor, and you just keep, and it swerves in and out, going back and forth, and you just keep on running down this alleyway. Okay, as you guys are doing that, I'm going to need somebody to give me an acrobatics
I
check,
call it.
please. Okay.
Oh,
Level of 23.
Yes, fantastic. So as you are running down this alleyway, you start to notice that there's some barrels just kind of lying on. Just kind of somebody's just kicking them out the door, and you all jump. Yes,
No.
you just start running and jumping over and moving around through this. And as you're running through, you eventually come to an end crossroads where you can either go left or you can go right.
You can stick right again.
Go left.
Let's go left.
All right, so you.
It's a druid craft to the right. It's only a cantrip.
Yep. So you're going. So all right. So you guys are heading left. Let's see.
I got a big
Somebody.
heavy chest, metal shape.
Let's see. How would we do navigation? What would that be?
I could do.
That would be
History, perception, or
Yes. Somebody give me an insight check to make sure you are going the right direction.
I have
can't be me.
Definitely not me. I was 0 in it.
That would be
Plus
you.
one.
mine's +5. I can
Oh
do
yeah.
Yeah, please do it.
Oh boy, that's a 7.
It's a 7. All right.
Holy.
So you guys are running, and so Draxios kind of picks up and goes like,
We're lost.
"You have no idea where you're going."
Oh, why are we following me? I'm used to water.
You guys are now inherently lost in the city.
Can I fly up to a rooftop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
How are you
gonna.
doing this.
I'm sacrificing stealth for speed. To just figure out where the exit is and get back down immediately.
All right. So you can fly up, and since you're doing this quickly, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
We could use the rooftops.
Or you guys got to climb up too.
That's fine.
He's like, I have a grappling hook.
That's probably good. Thanks
It
for
might
me.
Yeah, so again, as you fly up, so you're just quickly like looking around real quick, and you drive right down. You're like, I think the keep, because you kind of know the city a little bit. The keep is more towards closer to the east, the northeast side. You're like, I think the keep is in front or behind us, but I'm not 100% sure.
I just said conflicting statements.
Yeah. No, you know the keep is roughly in the northeast of the city, but when you looked up and saw, you think the keep is behind you, but you're not 100% sure.
And the exit is
You
opposite
want to
of
go
the
south. Yes,
Okay.
you want to go south.
I guess that way. Well, I mean,
You think the keep is behind you. You're not. You're about 20. You're about.
but if I know the map of the city, I can just look at the sun and then relative.
Yes, but with your 3 looking around, you're not 100% sure.
Okay.
You're kind of turned around.
Can I climb
I'm
up
lost too.
and look?
Huh?
Can I climb up and look?
You can. I'll need a athletics or acrobatics check to climb up,
We're probably losing time.
Acrobatics.
and probably
Obvious.
disadvantage in your heavy armor.
6.
So you attempt to climb up, and you make it about a foot off the ground. The sheer weight of you trying to climb and also the hurried running has basically made you extremely tired.
Okay. We just
So
gotta
what do you
get
think
moving.
from
Let's
the
head
roof
south.
line?
Let's just move.
Yeah.
As you kind of look up, all you can see is the night sky with stars.
Oh wait, it's nighttime.
Okay.
Oh yes, and those of you without dark vision, it's about to get really dark real quick.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
it's a city, right? Though.
It is a city, but you're in the middle of an alleyway. You're not on the main streets.
Okay.
Let's go.
Well,
home
that's
and
actually,
hurt.
I guess, to our advantage. We could hide
3
out
of us
for
don't
a
have.
little
3 of
bit.
us have dark vision. 3 of us don't.
Yeah, I have candles that I could give you all. That's in my backpack. not
I
my
think
chest.
we take the risk of not being. Take the advantage of not being seen, while the risk of us not moving. We need to move though.
Yeah.
I head where I think is south.
So you start heading down the alleyway. As you start kind of getting used to, you kind of like, okay, you get the smell in your air of ocean water.
I think we're close to the coast, guys. I start dashing towards it.
Okay. I'll need somebody to give me an athletics check.
That hasn't done.
Yep, that has not done the check already.
So it'll be one,
That's
two.
gonna be me. I'm a -1.
What about you?
On what
Olivia?
check?
She's already
Athletics.
done a
Dylan
check.
did one. Dylan did it.
I guess so. 11?
Correct. So you guys make it in some time, and you dash out of the alley. And when you do, you are now you're back on the main road. And as you turn your heads to the right, you see what is the southern gate.
So do we go?
Obviously, guards there, right?
Yes.
Okay. Have they spotted us?
Give me a perception check.
That would be 18.
It appears that they have not spotted you just yet.
Okay. I pull them back into the cover of the dark. That's our exit right there. Guards, though. What's our plans?
I can distract them.
How so? How so?
I make sounds.
Fair enough.
Like I have been.
How tall is the walls?
The walls roughly around the city generally range between 30 and 50 foot high, depending on where they are in the city.
The gate?
The gates are roughly about 30 to 35 feet tall.
How? You got a hook, right?
Yeah, it's in my chest.
Is it locked?
Yes.
Oh, great.
I have dark vision. I can.
No, I was going to suggest over the walls.
Yeah, give me a sec. Click. Take the chains off. Grappling hook. There.
Okay. I think we tried to go over the walls. Away from the gate, of course.
Misty step.
Yeah, we could do that.
I can't take anyone with me on Misty step.
You don't teleport really.
Stealthily
You
this
do,
time.
but
I'm going
You have to see.
to fly up to a rooftop, see where
Why
a
did you
good,
get grappling hook?
because you guys can't fly, to figure out where a good point to grapple up and then hop over said wall.
Okay. So you fly up.
I have idea.
Okay.
Because I'm stuck here now with you guys. I'm getting chased by the po-pos
Yes, because of me.
because of her. You're like, I have the stick.
What are you doing with the grappling hook?
Oh, it was
I
for
think
you
they're-
guys to
no,
also
like-
climb over the wall,
I'm
the
sorry,
exterior
I
wall.
pulled you
Click the
guys
button.
into
Take
this.
I take it.
it. Try to take it.
Tied your
I have
rope?
taken it.
No,
I
I'm
cannot.
holding on.
How do I
to
take
I
it?
guess if you handing it on.
Okay.
Roll your strength.
I'm sorry I pulled you guys into this.
I think
It's
we.
okay.
17.
It's not moving.
I click it. No, I click
Now it moves.
Do I see any vantage or
So
advantageous?
you can
point?
have a perception check with advantage at this high point.
That is either a 16 or a 16.
Correct. So as you kind of look around, you've noticed that there are several bands of guards kind of moving through the city streets, and they're starting to question some of the people, asking if they've seen these people matching your descriptions. And then you can start to see that as you kind of look towards the gate, you also see like there's now multiple guards. Instead of like the 2 or 3 that were there, now there's like 4 or 5, possibly even 8 guards that are now guarding the southern gate.
We
Okay.
could do a
I'm
disguise.
looking for it, particularly along the walls, any point that's low enough that we can toss a hook and then just out of
So
sight.
as you're kind of scanning the wall, you see there are 2 guard towers roughly on either side, both, and they both have guards on both sides. The gate area is a little shorter than the rest of so it's about, I'd say about 200 yards in either direction of each gate, and it's raised significantly compared to the wall where the gate is.
Is it possible to get a hook up there?
Yeah, you can throw a hook over the wall.
I float back down, sharing this. Do we want to make for the gate or try to use stealth to our advantage? I think it's better if we leave the city without people following
Yeah, we
us.
could be stealthy.
We don't have disguise.
I have a
That would
science
not
kit.
work with me.
Yeah, that takes 8 hours to make. I don't think that.
I could have impersonated someone and used my actor voice, and never mind.
Probably though,
next time we go through here, it's probably going to keep in mind of this might be necessary.
Yeah, you can make disguises on the boat.
I would say that I don't think some people have the strength to climb up over stuff.
Well, you have the advantage of that rod to help us, just as he
Yeah.
foretold.
Yeah. But I don't think some people can make it with their strength. Like they can't get up.
No.
Because that will face roughly 8 guards. Or
Fine.
wait out.
Don't want to just kill guards. They're
I
just
know.
doing their job.
What if we just go away?
Let's use the grappling hook.
Alright.
Let's try it at least. Worst case scenario, we dash through the guards again.
Are they gonna follow us outside of the city?
I would imagine it's the capital.
Be quick.
Yes, quick.
Okay.
Okay. So right now, so essentially, the gate. So if this line is the road, okay. So going straight down. So basically, where the mic is at the end is where the gate would be. Okay, and then basically this is actually perfect. So the candles. There we go. So that's the gate, and then the candles are basically the towers that are roughly raised. So anything past the candles is going to be about 45 feet up. Anything this side of the candles is going to be about 30 to 35 feet.
Okay.
Up.
I
And
guess
so the question is, as you're going to, so this is actually perfect here. So the question is, are you going to the right side of the gate, or are you going to go to the left side of the gate?
50-50, I guess this side.
Okay. So, are you walking down Main Street, or are you going
No.
to try to go through to
Stealth.
find another alley to make
Yeah.
it down that way? Okay. So I will need stealth checks from everyone this time.
Oh no.
That was a 19 for me.
Okay.
11. Or 10 with the disadvantage.
Okay.
8.
I think I have disadvantage.
9.
You do.
Yeah, you do.
24.
20.
That's 20.
2 of her and Granny and I get seen.
And
Oh, so does Jordan.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
19.
19. Okay. So,
Half of us make it, half of us don't.
no, that's not what we're gonna do. Oh, that's okay. So, since half of you passed and the other half did not, we'll say as the whole group you do succeed with your stealth check. A couple of you are making a little bit of noise, but you are still in the city, so there are some rackety noises as you're going through.
Yeah, my chains and chainmail.
Yeah, as you kind of like work your way through, you do eventually make it to an alley, or you make it to the end of a street along going through the back of the city, and you eventually make it to a part where it's a little darker than the rest of the wall, and you're basically you're standing right next. You're about between where the housing and the wall is. It's about a 15 to 20 foot distance from where the house ends and where the wall is.
Let's turn that way now.
So like there's just a gap here between the
Yeah.
wall and the housing.
Yeah.
Okay. I peek out, seeing if there's any patrol walking by here.
Give me a perception check.
I'd say 15.
Okay. So as you look around, you do not see any guards. However, you do see a man kind of standing there with a hood over his face, and he's flipping a coin.
Did you take notice of me?
Oh, he's staring right at you.
He's just still flipping a coin.
Just standing there flipping a coin.
Okay.
Get over here.
Oh, sorry.
The issue is out of everyone in the party, I'm the most identifiable one.
Other than the guy in freaking chainmail.
Oh, there's only one red bird in the city.
Yeah, I guess there could be knights in the city.
We
Fishman too.
been spotted, but not by a guard. I guess we should still just go for it. If anybody,
Remember, no rush.
no
I go
rush.
over to him. I stab him in the neck. No. No.
Do you?
No. I'll be like, is he like he's just looking at us?
He's staring right at you.
I'm not walk towards him.
Who goes there?
And be like,
It would appear to me that I should ask you the same question.
Where
We're leaving.
I can tell you that. 5, 6 strangers wandering through the city at night, in the dark, while the guards are amiss. Oh, something must be up.
the thing that the dwarf talks to us about, like the thing that caused him to have that weird trippy dream. Does any of
Oh,
the
I know
person-
no dwarves.
What?
Is this the guy that gave us the magic items? It makes me think of him.
He's similar to him, but not the same. No.
I was gonna ask if that's the guy. who-
Essentially, as you kind of get up a little closer, some of you get a better look at him. Essentially, it's a male, but the only thing that you see from him is the slit in his face.
It's a thief.
The only thing you see are his 2 eyes. Everything else is covered in this dark gray and black fabric.
He's a ninja.
And he's just,
Oh!
and he's just flipping, and he's flipping this coin up and down.
Okay,
I
you have a rope
snatched
on
the
you.
coin away.
Okay,
Do you have a rope on you?
I do.
Fluke?
You also have a rope
let
on
me.
you.
I know mine's in the chest. All right.
You need a bag of holding.
I'd like to attach the grappling hook to the rope. Okay. Wall.
I am gonna start speaking to the guys like, yeah, we are leaving.
Trying to go over the wall.
It's
Yes,
best to avoid
or
the guards.
Or through it.
It
depending.
seems like you also like to stay hidden. I barely even noticed you up until just now.
Oh, let's just say I know some people where staying hidden makes things a lot easier.
I can't agree more.
Did I succeed on throwing it on the
Give
wall?
me athletics check with disadvantage
Why disadvantage?
because this is your first time using a grappling hook.
Okay. 12.
Spectacular miss.
Really?
Wow.
12 misses?
As you launch it up, it goes about 25 feet in the air and then comes straight back down and lands next to you.
Here.
I
Try it again.
kind of like cringe at that as like we're new at this.
Still disadvantage.
Okay.
It seems like we're not
Okay,
interested
no,
in
okay, I'm not getting it.
in reporting.
Reporting.
I don't know. I mean, if you think something's wrong, most average citizen would say something's wrong.
Sir Knight, I will give it a go.
Okay.
I will toss.
It's still going to be the same thing.
Athletics.
Athletics with disadvantage. So,
Yeah, you're not passing.
Yeah, 8.
and if my fellows and I, if we do not wish to be seen, we are not. If we wish to not be heard, we are not. There are things beneath the city, places to go, things to see, and
While he's
I don't know
talking,
the
I'm gonna
places
take
in
the
the-
grappling hook again and try it.
there's always places to hide here and there.
May I ask you?
Especially for 6 individuals in a hurry to get out.
I would.
Take it back.
Roll 7 twice.
Would you be willing to be a tour guide, if you will? For
That was
us?
6 seconds. 6, 4, 20. 20 with disadvantage.
After 5 tries, finally get it.
You latch it onto the edge.
Alrighty, guys, are we going?
Yeah, let's go.
I want to
Alright.
hear what the guy says.
No, Fluke, not now. We're gonna get out of here.
What's time for chit chat?
I'll just tell you this: if you're going up, be prepared. There are always patrols on the wall.
I'm assuming.
Now the hook's hooked up top. No.
Dang it, strange man. We're almost out.
We're gonna make it.
You can do whatever you want. I just wish to offer my best help.
For how much?
Can I do? I mean, it's probably hard to do in the dark. Insight.
Yeah, you can do an insight check.
He's also wearing something that's covering his face.
That would be sick.
As far as you know, he is very genuine with what he is telling you.
He's
This
6 to 10
sneaky
man.
guy is honest.
He sticks it to the man.
Man.
Everybody follow me.
I'm guessing you're speaking from experience about the wall.
Let's just say going over a wall that is higher than a house and twice as thick generally does not end well for one on top of the wall.
Prepared to yeet some guards off the top. You don't want to fight them.
Perhaps.
Especially when ones who go are heavily armored with long-range weapons.
We could wait till the morning to take on like 2 guards. right?
We'll blow dart him.
Yeah.
Go to sleep, strange man. And we start climbing. No, I'm just
Bruh.
All right.
How quick is the tunnels?
I can do you one better.
I'm
I'm
interested.
gonna get my grappling hook now. That's what we're doing.
Just a whip.
Give me a strength check.
I'm just gonna pull part of the wall off.
Bruh.
What do you want?
You pull the rope and that hook comes. I'm gonna need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, good sir.
Oh my.
That's a 2.
That was like 6, sir.
Oh.
As it falls rapidly, the grappling hook bings you right on top of the head, jarring you for a second. You're gonna take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
We are most definitely amateurs.
I can see that.
Can you just take us to safety real quick?
Please.
We'll give you a cat.
No.
I don't need a cat.
It's a my kitty.
And at that point, he just kind of like waves his finger, and a small little ghost-like cat appears on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And then
Where has that cat soul? He's
You want a
dead.
ghost cat? Okay.
We all pull up our weapons. Oh, it's
Of course, I can make it look whatever I want. He flicks his finger, it looks like a rat. Does it again, and
It's
now it's like a
100 coins
squirrel.
each time.
Wow. Anyway.
Okay, let's do something with this guy, please.
Oh, I'm speaking to the man. He said that he can do something better. I want to hear what that better thing is.
There's a hole in the wall
Where? Some
near the coat.
And a bomb down in the valley. Oh, no.
I was right.
What?
in which direction?
Sorry.
On the eastern wall, there's a hole in the wall that is quite small enough to not be noticed, but quite large enough for things to slip in and out of the city unnoticed.
Hey guys.
I'm 5'6".
I'm at him.
I'm 6 in the game.
Bruh.
Bird people are tall.
You're probably skinny then.
No,
I will. Go to Eastwell. Go to the hole.
Yeah, let's figure
You can
something
be
out.
like, thanks.
Now, I would not recommend going through the streets.
I agree.
Just follow the wall until we get there.
Oh, that goes through the gate.
You're gonna walk right past the gate if you do that.
Dang it.
Follow me.
Okay.
I follow.
As he does, you go. He goes back to the houses where you guys popped out of, and he looks around for a quick second, and then reaches down and just pulls open these cellar doors, and there are steps that go about 15 feet underground. And he kind of looks back and goes, "If you can't see in the dark, I would recommend you find something rather quickly." And he disappears into the shadow.
Okay.
Bye, follow.
Quickly light a torch as I step down the stairs.
You have torches?
I do. I
Yes, please.
it starts.
Torches.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Torches
I
and
got
torches.
candles.
He's gonna burn incense.
Alright.
No wrong.
Dang, I do nothing. I'm gonna make it smell like lavender.
So as you all dip down into the tunnel, you then hear the doors behind you slam shut. And if any of you look behind you, you know that the doors just disappear.
Give it away to me.
And so, and as you are now roughly 15 feet underground in a stonework tunnel.
Super.
I'm gonna say
Secret
Yeah.
tunnel.
And he turns around and goes, now, just because we are on the ground does not mean that we cannot be heard from the street above. One must move quietly and quickly. Also, we'll be aware of the rats that are quite big down here.
Understood.
I'll snap one up and made it
And
ready.
he takes off down the tunnel.
I take off after.
Yeah.
I go away.
Be a rat.
Would you need a check for your character since it's quiet?
Oh shoot, yeah, wisdom. Oh, okay.
Is it completely quiet though? Don't you hear the streets up?
Yeah, no, you hear the streets above.
Oh,
It's a
You
2.
also hear our footsteps.
yep. So you're fine.
It is a nat 1 + 1.
So you kind of start to feel a little bit of claustrophobia.
I'm panicking. But
Don't scream. Don't scream. It's okay.
it's only a scream. There's a sudden.
I really need to give you my the music box.
You can't play the music box when we're quiet.
Oh, I mean, you need it.
Just escort me out fast. I don't know.
At this point, so at this point, he just kind of turns around and goes. He looks right at you, Thulna, and goes. Shadows. He reaches into his back pocket and takes out a small vial. It's roughly the size of maybe my pinky here.
I can
He,
do it.
he kind of looks at you and goes, "You trust me? It's up to you." He pops the cork and pours the vial into your mouth.
Oh,
Straight.
Yum.
I'll take my grappling hook off your rope.
Oh yeah, by all means.
I really wanted that to work.
Your whole body relaxes. There's an essence of calm throughout your entire mind.
Liquid marijuana.
And then he looks at all of you and goes, "If one of you is strong enough to carry her, I would."
I guess I carry her on my back, or at least try.
I'm gonna carry her.
Yeah, I'm already carrying a giant chest full of stuff.
She's not gonna be too
and
much too
my
heavy, I
armor.
think.
Yeah, no, my guy's buff.
she's actually not that heavy. She's very.
Okay, what do I need to do?
You can just pick her up if you feel like. You could fireman's carry her if you wanted to.
Apparently a
I'll
medium.
carry you. Okay.
So
You wake up and you're hearing me. You're like, oh.
okay.
Take me away.
He then takes you. He winds you through a bunch of paths here and there. You do hear some dripping of water in the distance.
How old are these tunnels?
He looks back at you and goes, "These tunnels have been around for as long as the city has been here." And he just takes you through it. So it's a winding series of mazes and tunnels. Like as you kind of like look
I can't
around,
memorize this.
Yeah,
can
no.
I?
As you're looking around, it's just like passageway after passageway, and you're zigging through the entire it's a labyrinth down
Mhm.
here essentially. And he's at this, and then after about an hour and a half of travel through the sewers, you eventually make it to this door. He goes, "On the other side of this door are stairwells that will go up. Now, I like you, and you all seem to be my kind of people. If ever you need help, please, just knock." And at that point, he just disappears into the shadows and vanishes.
What was his name?
You don't know. He just said just knock, so his name is Just Knock.
I guess
Oh, I love her so much.
About this point, Thulna is starting to come to.
Where are we?
I guess we head up these stairs.
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
I'll extinguish my torch as I walk up the stairs.
Wait, who's carrying me?
Evan,
I was.
he is still.
Where are we?
We're at the end of the tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
That was fast. Okay.
It was fast for you.
Oh, what? What's happening?
So as
So
you
weird.
as you make it, as you go up the stairs, again the same thing. Another door opens like a cellar door and opens up towards you as you come up onto a street that's very dark. The only light part of this is basically the moon and the stars. And as the last person walks up, the doors close and vanish into the ground.
Oh.
Does it leave like a mark?
Give me a perception check. You don't notice anything.
That's so lame.
With your passive, you see a small arcane symbol.
I was gonna say I rolled a 19 as well.
Yeah. You see a small symbol of
To the other side.
two daggers crossing at the
Oh.
very base of the city.
That's a
Or the
rogue.
very base of
That's the rogue symbol,
of the
isn't it?
basically the very base of the building. You see two little daggers crisscrossed at the bottom. at
Do you
the base.
describe this to me?
No. You're like, huh, neat. That's all I say.
Okay. Anyway,
Don't have
where
to share everything.
And you don't. And I can't force you.
Or
do
can
mister,
you?
I have one gold piece left.
So as
How
you
much gold do you have?
Done yet?
She charge you 1 gold for information.
Oh,
I want to be an information broker on the game.
All right. So as you're in the small little passageway between the buildings and the wall here are like they're very close. Like if you go any too far to the left or to the right, you're probably gonna come to a dead end where the buildings and the wall meet. That's how close these buildings are.
Almost
already.
built into.
Yeah, almost built into the wall. And as you kind of scan, you do see a crack that goes up through the wall. It's about a good it's probably about a good 4 to 5 foot tall crack, and it's about a foot to 2 foot in width,
Just enough for me, I assume.
roughly. Yeah.
I guess I'll take the lead and shimmy on through. Can you, with your chest, go on through?
Go through.
With your chest.
I think so.
Okay. You so need to back it over.
No.
So as you kind of shimmy your way through, I'm gonna need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, good sir.
Saving. That
Oh,
is a
no.
14.
So as you kind of like peek your head out and you take one step forward, your foot does not touch ground.
Huh.
Am I falling or just like almost?
No, you're like you almost fell, but you put yourself back into the hole. And as you look down, there's about a good 40 to 50 foot drop from this hole
Oh.
down to the coastline.
Oh, it's that type of.
Please, I want it to work.
We can fireman pull on a rope too.
Make your rope stiff after it's in the shape of an L,
Oh.
and then just fireman our way down. Fireman pole.
But yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, just tie your grappling hook to it
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
and say the magic word.
What is it?
Rectify.
Okay, so Evan, so you kind of back up and be like, and send Evan through, and he kind of looks down and is like, okay. So explain how you're doing this.
So first, I'm gonna sit on my chest.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my key. I'm gonna unlock the lock. Chains. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna pick up my rope. I'm going to tie it to the grappling hook. I'm gonna do it in a double knot, and then I'm going to wrap my chest back up, lock it, all that. Then I'm going to. Can I find a good anchor point?
So as you stick your head through, give me a perception check.
That was a 4.
Double.
Yes. Perception 16.
Okay. As you kind of look around, you look up, and there is like a perfect notch that has just been kind of carved into the rock. And as you kind of stick your fingers in, you notice that people have used this before for
The
locking
situation.
on. Yes.
Okay, we do that.
Okay, so you lock in the grappling hook, you tug on it, it's secure.
Okay.
And then you let go of the rope and let it fall.
I mean,
Yeah,
or
Okay. Do you say the magic word?
I do.
Okay. So as you say the magic,
You don't want to say it.
as you say,
So rectify, yeah.
yes, as you say, okay, as you say the, so as you say rectify, the rope becomes a straight line and becomes very stiff and rigid and reaches all the way down to the coastline.
Who's going first?
Well, you're technically there.
Okay, so I will slide down first.
Okay. So, okay, we're talking in the Discord right now.
Stop.
I know what you want, Dylan. Stop. You should have answered that before we got here.
Oh.
Okay. Okay, so Evan slides down. So Evan slides down the rope and makes it down to the coast.
I follow. Yeah.
Okay. Luke slides down the rope.
Into
Zolman slides down the rope.
We'll slide down the rope.
Okay.
I will walk down the rope.
Dexterity saving throw.
I want to see this.
I have a plan.
Catch yourself with a movable rod.
Ooh, 4.
You are now free falling.
That's fine because I'm going to use Thorn Whip and grab onto it again.
It's gonna like shred the rope.
Roll an attack.
Okay, that's easy.
Easy.
Not one, not one, not one.
Ooh. It's tilted. It's either a 2 or an 18.
Let's take
Reroll.
Okay.
Not one, not one.
A magic item.
A 19.
Okay. So yes, so you attach.
I
So
literally
we're explaining this. So you have the rope. It's literally going straight down the mountain,
That's you.
and you are now free. As you vine whip it back and you attach it to the rope. I'm gonna need you to give me a strength save, good sir.
A lot of rolling.
23.
Right. So as you grab on, you are now swinging back towards the mountain, and just lucky in time, you hit, but it does not appear to do any physical damage to you.
The whole reason why I took this cantrip is so I could Indiana Jones on this stuff.
Stupid.
That's why I tried to do
So
that.
you are now free hanging from this rope. You're about 20 feet off the ground.
I'm like, huh, neat.
About the thought.
Walking down the
I was waiting. You were just like,
I'll probably just grab onto it after I did that. I'm like, that was neat.
I don't know.
So you are now sliding. Okay, so all
sliding.
right. So now I have.
Seductively though.
So now I have Laura.
Seductive.
So Laura,
I'm
you're the
sliding down
last
with no
one
hands
to.
on it. Just butt cheeks.
Okay.
He's gonna hit the face with his hat.
Over the shoulder.
Oh,
Well, why would you headbutt his shoulder?
because she was trying to get my hair transplanted. I thought it was her shoulder. And I waited for her to look at me, and she didn't.
I'm gonna try and go down the rope.
Okay.
In style. I'm kidding.
No.
I did it.
How are you doing this?
Now she's gonna lose half her health.
I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that.
Okay,
She's
so
gonna
you're
go down
grabbing
like
the
a
rope,
casual.
sliding down.
Yeah.
A casual.
Okay, so you
16
slide down the
damage.
rope.
We're like 20 HP max.
Okay. And just for the sake of time, I'm just going to assume that you're all wearing gloves.
Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna go.
Chainmail.
I
spitting on my hand.
I don't wear gloves. I have talons. That's a bad
Oh,
idea.
so that make
You're-
it worse.
Just
Well, you have humanoid hands. It's your feet that are
You're
talons.
hard time with that one.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Okay, I'd like to pull
Oh, I
down.
mean-
I'd like to unerectify
Yes.
and pull down the grappling hook, trying to avoid getting hit this time.
Swing check.
And then Dexter.
4.
You tug on the rope and it doesn't budge.
Right, yeah.
You need help with that? You
15.
It comes loose and starts falling.
Okay, I'm going to
Step out of the way.
You move out of the way and it lands right next to you.
Okay, I'm going to put it back into. I'm going to put that into my police pack actually. That's the backpack I wear all the time.
I'm just gonna Indiana Jones everything now.
Gosh dang it, why are you so deviant?
Because he's a deviant.
Are we out of the city?
Yes, you are now standing on the coastline.
I see water.
Yes, you do see water.
I'm going to the water.
Is there any patrols on the coast?
They are. I'm gonna drag them into the
I
water.
cannot believe we just ran for the police of the capital.
What's a
You
police?
what?
Not
We
the
did
police,
it.
the guards, sorry.
We did it successfully.
Without
Yeah.
killing anybody. You
Exactly.
should feel you're welcome.
Give you all
Thank
self a
you.
good pat on the back,
I didn't
guys.
kill anyone yet.
Look at you.
I got everyone. You guys would have. I almost went.
One would say.
Just went with
that
them,
was
but I
very
already knew what was
insulting to
gonna,
my
what she was gonna do to you guys.
Very much so.
She
Not
probably
to
would have put
murder.
you guys to death, if anything.
Unfortunate.
Destroy her before she touched my.
Yeah, no, greed wardens don't let gypsies kill them.
She's a very evil lady.
No weapon.
With that being said, though, the capital should be the last of our travels for
Yeah.
now on.
Let's go to.
Well, I'll
let's
make
go,
sure to
let's go.
have disguises made if we were ever to come back here.
Let's try not to. Murder hobos is the option.
Or last time sit in the fountain and see
When
them
did
try
they
to get
report
out.
to Lucid?
I'll even do that.
Well, we have time, and we just gotta be on the boat.
Going to
We're pirates,
Let's
after
go to
all.
Lucida. I'm getting my armor first.
We're getting the
It's
armor.
in Lucida, so
Huh?
it's in Lucida.
It's a
No,
good
we're
thing it
going
wasn't at the capital.
Was the armor and the trip?
I'll be-
I'm gonna
Oh, yeah,
put my
don't
cat
listen.
down now.
I sprint to Lucida.
Okay, you put him down.
Let's go.
Animal handling check.
No,
Oh, okay.
he's kind of looks
I'm gonna
cute.
speak with them.
Okay.
I
Please
sound
don't
like.
make him leave me.
I sound like.
No. Nobody's got the
Ah,
dumb spells.
Where touch?
Did
You're flipping
did
too.
you not
I need
like
leg room.
that?
I was not a fan of being hit up.
You can bite her if you want.
I don't know if I want to. I kind of like her, but she's picking me up.
That was
She
all-
did leave me in the desert, though. It was kind of hot.
So next time if she picks you up,
I picked you up for a reason. You would have been killed.
You can't hear
That's a
this.
fact.
I know.
don't know if I don't like her.
What
She
if-
seems fun,
She give me food and
but she's weird.
I like to start moving in the direction of Lucida.
also
Oh gosh.
I tell him I'll
Give
get
me a
him
face hugger.
the-
Oh.
He does it next.
He is.
Can I bite her?
Yeah.
What?
If she
Tiny.
picks you up again.
Is he with speaking with animals? Does he speak basically in common with the animal?
It's more like a weird kind of like nature.
So he speaks meow meow.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
meow,
going.
meow,
I'm
meow.
looking at your cat and just going, meow. You know nothing.
Meow,
Meow.
meow.
Yeah, so
And the
the-
cat goes, meow. I go, meow.
it's a druidic speak out where he's speaking.
To
the
be
animal.
fair, if you're a warlock, you can get read languages.
So
You can understand. Yeah.
So he kind so you all see this. So he kind of looks at Laura, looks back at Drax, like. And he just kind of turns around and walks away from you.
Let's
The deal
go
has been
to-
broken.
Nah.
To Lucida.
Be like, I'll get you the greatest catnip of your life.
You'll be so high. Be a
I will
drug,
be the dealer.
be a drug dealer to her cat.
Mushrooms. No, I'm not gonna give you cat mushrooms. I promise.
So,
I will.
No.
all right, so you make.
Oh my gosh. Stop off.
Okay, so you
I
make.
dare
So
you.
you start
could just
heading
come and
south
look at you.
along the coast.
What?
You are heading south along the coast. Let's see.
Ooh,
I'm walking in the water.
wow. I want to walk on ground.
Walking like long walks on the beach.
All right. I'm
That
gonna
was
need.
not needed. Why
I'm
would
gonna
you do
need. Somebody roll me a d10.
that?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Can do.
Does a
Yeah, you've been rolling a lot, sir.
fair enough.
5.
I haven't rolled a lot.
Yeah.
All right. So
You rolled the second most.
so
Very
as,
Again, you
nice.
kept on rolling a lot with the grappling
so
on the
as-
wall. you may have caught up.
You may have passed.
all right. As you are walking along, you see as you're walking along, you see these rather oddly large turtle shells
I knocked one.
start to emerge out of the water,
Oh,
and
okay.
two of them kind of stand
Okay.
with these long coral-like staffs,
Are these turtles?
and the other four kind of stand there, just kind of looking you down, and one of them stares directly into your eyes and goes, "You're not supposed to be here."
No.
We are.
And that is where we're going to end tonight.
Oh, okay.
No.
We ended the whole lot earlier. I'm fine with it, but we did.
It's only 10:25.
Exactly.
There.
Portals.
I'd like to go-
Portals.
I'd like to go a little bit.
Ooh, way.
Too bad.
Oh, master.